Bearcats, rather. We do want to thank everybody for coming. We hope you enjoyed the game. Always drive carefully on your way out of the stadium. Thank you. We're driving through line. Please be careful. I'm pleased to have you here. Thanks again for coming.
Yards on the season as a sophomore with one more game to go.
At this time, we would like to give special recognition to the seniors and their parents by introducing them down on the track. Number 10, Pat Brown. Pat is the son of Katie and Roger Brown. He's a 2-year starter for the Bulldogs at cornerback. On the team, Pat is respected for his positive leadership, the little guy with a big heart. Defensive linebacker Ben Bauer is the son of Pat and John Bauer. Ben is always the first in the locker room, which exemplifies his work-hard attitude. Number 21 is an asset to the Bulldog team. One of the best hitters in the history of AHS is outside linebacker Chad Coulter. He is the son of Rod and Kathy Coulter. Number 22 leads the Bulldogs in spirit and emotion. Chad has been chosen as one of the captains for the 1991 team. Pat and Linda Cuppin's son, Justin, plays cornerback and flanker for the Bulldogs. Number 30 is a hard-working, talented athlete. Justin is a player who always does what is asked of him at practice and on the field. An important part of the Bulldog defense is number 40, Troy Smith. Troy is a 2-year starting linebacker. Number 40, known for his quiet destruction, is the son of Gene and Larry Smith. Brian Garner is completing his first season with the Bulldogs. Number 55 plays offensive and defensive line. Brian, son of Colleen and Curtis Garner, is a pleasure to have on the team. He helps to make the varsity what it is. A hard worker and helpful player is number 64, Jeremy Jason. He plays both offensive and defensive line. Captain David Murray is a defensive force for the Bulldogs. When he's on, the whole team is on. Number 69 plays offensive guard and defensive tackle. David is the son of Alan and Hal Murray. You can also catch David in action as the lead in the school musical. Joan and Ken Hawley are the parents of the offensive lineman Jason. Number 72 has developed into an outstanding lineman for Alliance. Jason is dedicated to his teammates and the Alliance football program. Hawley was voted as one of the captains for the 1991 season. Number 90, Bill Masnick, has been seeing action for 2 years as a tight end and defensive end for the Bulldogs. Masnick is known as a hard worker. He is always there when he's needed. Bill is the son of Nancy and Roger Masnick. Who comes up with the big play when least expected? Number 99, Will Hall. This linebacker tight end is always around the ball. Will is the son of William Hall. Number 99 is one of the captains for the Bulldogs. Manager and assistant coach Scott Swanson is an important part of the Bulldog team, even though he's not in helmet and pads. Scott was the starting linebacker for the Bulldogs as a junior. He's the son of Barbara and Floyd Swanson.
On what, B? Was. Sounds good to you? Sounds great. I can't hear you, Jeff.
A thank you to all the seniors and their parents for years of support. Let's give them a round of applause. At this time, could the parents of the junior and sophomore players please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your support and encouragement. At this time, the cheerleaders have a special cheer for all of the parents.
Can you hear me, Smarty? Go, Lock.
In the helmet, Alliance decked out in the all blue and silver. Mike Shadwinkle will kick it away. As we are set to get underway, Madsen is the deep man for the Chadron Cardinals, and let's play football on this Tuesday afternoon. Glad to have you along on KCOW Alliance. Shadwinkle gets the sign, puts the foot to the football, a high end-over-end kick. It'll be taken by Madsen at about the 10, straight ahead to the 15, to the 20, takes it left side, and is hit there by senior Ben Bauer. The ball might have been fumbled, but Chadron will have it first in Lohmeyer. Justin Madsen brings him up a straight I formation as Fankhauser and Hamer behind him. Alliance in the 44 defense as Madsen calls a long count. He will turn, give it to his second man through, running hard. Fankhauser takes it to the right side and is wrapped up by Chad Coulter, the first man to bring him to go. Split out wide here to the near side now is Bryce Johnson for Chadron. Long count. The turn, the give to Fankhauser around the corner, hit and driven down after a yard gain, and that's about it. First man to bring him down was Sean. Second, third down, a long 6 yards to go at the 26. Split backs now behind Madsen. A long count. Whoops, we've got movement on both sides of the line. They stretch it out. It looks like they will have the first down probably by about the length of the football. It's, woo, boy, it's going to be very, very close. It's going to bring up a third down, less than an inch to go, it looks like, for the Chadron Cardinals. They are just across their own 30 on about their
this afternoon. But again, Monty Morrison and Earl Bush and their crew did an absolutely fantastic job of cleaning this field off for this game.
Third and a yard to go for the Chadron Cardinals. Long count. Fankhauser has it, takes it off the right side, finds a hole, breaks it to the outside. He's at midfield. He's got one man to beat. Pat Brown's got the angle at the 30. He's not going. He's going to trip him up at the 9-yard line as Jeff Fankhauser is going to scramble 50.
And went to the outside and off to the races went Fankhauser, as you mentioned, 61 yards. A diving tackle by Pat Brown. Just got him by the ankle, or that would have been 6.
Big play now. Big series of downs for the Alliance Bulldogs as Madsen calls his count. Long count, some movement, no flag. Madsen keeps it. Option play to the near side and running hard, but nowhere to go. Out back to the 10-yard line, in fact. Pat Brown brings him down along with Troy Smith. Matt Hamer, 35. Jeff Fankhauser behind quarterback Justin Madsen. Madsen with a long count once again rolls to his right and looks into the end zone. He's in some trouble. He flips toward the end zone. It is caught by Cogdell right at the 1-yard line. He's shoved out of bounds right there. Sean Tracy line as the Cardinals knocking on the Alliance door. Third down, goal to go, I formation. Long count by Madsen. He will turn and give right side, diving forward, and stopped up just short again. This time carrying the ball was Matt Hamer.
Surprises in the early going in more ways than one, Mike.
Madsen now brings him up. Alliance is stacked up in there. Diving straight forward is the quarterback Madsen. He's in there for the touchdown. Justin Madsen from his opening quarter. It's Chadron 6 and Alliance nothing. They'll go for the conversion right here. And in there to hold it is Josh Harford, number 10. So Stetson will attempt it. The snap is a good one. The kick is up. It is good. And with 9:30-second break back after this for the KCOW Sports Boosters. Scramble sets up the 1-yard touchdown run by Madsen, and it is a 7-0 Chadron lead with 9:02 to go in the first, and Stetson is set to kick it away. Chadron now will come out as they kick the ball. It's a knuckleball kick picked up by Chad Coulter at the 25. He'll go straight ahead to the 30. Now to the outside is hit and finally wrestled to the ground at about the 32-yard line. One of the first men to get him. Campbell at center, Chris Nelson and Dave Murray at guards. Jason Holly and Scott Gunya are the tackles. Alliance sets up in the power I formation, 1st and 10. Handoff straight ahead to the big fullback, Jeb Adams. Flags are down on the play.
1-yard run by Fankhauser. Quarterback sneaks it in from a yard out with about 9 minutes to go in the first period.
Alliance 1st and 15 as the quick flip over the middle intended for Chad Thompson goes out.
Our temperature 24 degrees, by the way, and the winds from the north at 10 miles an hour. It's at Alliance's back.
The inside handoff this time goes to Tim Shelmadine. He drags him in across the 30 to the 31. 8:05 to go in this first quarter. Chadron leads Alliance 7-0. Dustin Olds with a long count. Movement on the line. line, no flag. Handoff Caprice Walker, his first carry. He's hit in the backfield and spilled at the line of scrimmage. Boy, in there quickly was Boone Huffman, so the first Alliance drive goes nowhere. And the snap is a good one to Brock. His kick is a high kick, straight up in the air, bounces at about the 40, takes a good Alliance bounce, is fumbled out of bounds by Pascali at about the 26-yard line. That's where Chadron will definitely sow. As I like to say, it's a see your breath kind of day, and we can see it up here, too. First and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 26 is Madsen with Hamer and Fankhauser behind him. Long count by Madsen. Quick flip here to the near side. Hit hard right away is Matt Hamer as he tries to run it.
At his linebacker position, after Chadron scored that touchdown, he came trotting off the field holding his left shoulder, but he's back in the game.
The handoff this time goes left side, and again, nowhere to go for the running back carrying the football. That's Cardinals. Third and 10, here's a big play. Third and 10 at the 26. Alliance in the 44 defense. They'll give it straight up the middle, and running hard straight up the middle is Hamer. He takes it across the 30. He'll be out to the 35.
Well, it was a quick hitter like it was on the long run, only this one up the middle instead of to the off the right tackle and off to the outside. It looks like Chadron will be just a few inches short.
They are less than a yard away. Fourth down and a foot to go for the Cardinals. Again, the football spotto. And Nate Lohmeyer will be the single man back deep. As the snap now, they're trying to draw Alliance offside. It's a high snap. He gets it away, though, but a very poor kick. It rolls over here toward the Alliance bench and is going to roll out of bounds deep in Alliance territory, right at the yard line of Chadron. So the Bulldogs catch a break here as they line up in the power I formation. And Jason Holly needing a hand getting his helmet strapped up. Now we're set to go. Dustin Olds turns and gives to Caprice Walker, running up the middle, runs over a man. Caprice goes to the outside at the 20. Caprice down the sideline is going to scamper in for the touchdown. Caprice Walker is going to take that one 35 yards for a touchdown. He started off right tackle, broke it to the outs, had a sore wrist. So Corey might see a lot of playing time. Here's the snap. The kick by Pete Shannon is up. It hits the upright. It won't be good. Hits the right upright and falls off. So Chadron holds on to the lead. Chadron
Steve Steinman today and see how easy owning a Ford can be. Clover Jones Motor Company, where the welcome mat is always out.
So 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and a 7-6 Chadron lead as the wind really looks like it's gusting up pretty good now, Kevin, as the ball blows off the tee before Mike Shadwinkle can put the foot to it. Standing back deep now for Chadron again is Casey Pascali, number 31, and Mike Shadwinkle will kick it away for the Alliance Bulldogs. 7-6 our score, Chadron on top. Here's the kick by Mike, driving end-over-end kick. Pascali at about the 10, straight ahead to the 15, 20, 25, 30. Hit and fumbled the football and picked up by Alliance. Alliance has got it at about the 24-yard line. Not certain who it was who hit Pascali, but it might have been Justin Harris, and Jason Thielen was in there too. But the Bulldogs have got it, and Nate Lohmeyer in there as well.
Justin Thielen made the hit, and what a bone-jarring hit. Justin Thielen makes the hit, and Nate Lohmeyer falls on the football. Alliance with another great opportunity here, trailing 7-0. That hurt clear up here.
Jason Thielen is a headhunter on those special teams. He's been there all season. Here's the handoff, Caprice Walker. He takes it off right side up the middle. Caprice across Chadron lead, but Alliance following the turnover has it deep in Chadron territory. Dustin Olds will roll to his right, his left this time, gives to Walker, who's tripped up just as he gets the football. And the defense, 5 men on the line of scrimmage and 3 linebackers. Dustin Olds will turn. He'll roll to his right. He's in some trouble. He gets away. He'll flip it out of the end zone, intended for Will Hall, but just over his head. Will was guarded.
This afternoon, at the very warmest, is 5 above.
Pete Shannon will attempt the field goal. The field goal attempt is blocked, though. It's loose out there. It's picked up by Madsen. Madsen scrambles down the sideline and is run into the snowbank on the far side of its defense. We'll be back to the task. First and 10 Cardinals is Madsen. Brings him up to to the line of scrimmage, looks over the 44 Alliance defense, rolls and gives Hamer this time, trying the right side, breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, but the pursuit catches up with him. He's wrapped up at the 20. Actually, somewhat surprising that we've seen of the early scores and the early big plays. If you consider the weather, handoff Fankhauser straight into the middle, hit at the line of scrimmage and moved back. Boy, not a lot of room that takes. High formation this time with Hamer and Fankhauser, the deep men. Madsen with the count. Justin Madsen will spin and roll to his right, drop back. He's going to flip it out, intended for Matt Cogdell over on the sideline, but incomplete. Chadron punter's face. We saw what happened last time, a net gain of 0 yards for the Cardinals on the punt. Alliance with 10 men up on the line now. And now Cardinals will shift in, get a little more protection up on front. The snap goes to the up man, thrown over the middle, incomplete. That was the quarterback, Madsen, who took the snap, intended it for Cogdell over the middle, but again the pass now with the wind at their back, 1st and 10. The handoff goes to Walker. Caprice into the middle, dives forward. Caprice down to the 20. Alliance now has everybody stacked over to the left. The inside handoff, Tim Shelmadine scrambles his way down to the 20. Oh, the wind has really picked up. Quick pitch, Walker to the near side, fumbles it, gets it back. Caprice is hit right at the line of scrimmage and moved back. Again, it was Roberts to bring him down. Number 3 stopped themselves. Dustin Olds with a long count. Gives to Walker. Bursting straight up the middle. Caprice has got the first down to the 15. He's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Brought down for the Bulldogs as Dustin Olds looks and spins. Gives it straight up the middle to his fullback, Jeb Adams. Jeb will dive forward to the 10-yard line. Stetson, one of the first men in there, number 78, with the wind while they have it. 2nd and 9. Handoff Walker. Straight up the middle. Left side. Caprice dances down to about the 9 to the 8-yard line before Roberts brings him down, number 14. 3rd down, and a long 5 yards to go as the first quarter comes to an end. It's been a good one. Chadron leads Alliance.
Out of 12 minutes that have been played, you have to say the Bulldogs dominated 9 to 10 minutes of this first period.
Thompson is wide here to the near side. The misdirection play again goes to Caprice Walker. He'll take it to about the 5-ball football. He's been a good one. Shelmadine and Thompson will be split out wide here to the left now as the quick flip over the middle intended for Thompson, tipped at the line of scrimmage and knocked away. As Shelmadine and Thompson splitting the D24 to go. Chadron 7, Alliance 6. Madsen has Fankhauser and Hamer behind him. Long count, he will give. It's Fankhauser again to the near side. Takes it to the 10-yard line. That's about all.
And it was the primary tackler on that play, but Will Hall on the assist slowed him up, and then Shadwickham stopped him.
From his defensive tackle spot, brings him down after a short gain. 3rd and 7, right almost at the 10-yard line. This time the handoff goes left side, and at Fankhauser again, nowhere to go as Dave Murray brings him down along with Chad Calder.
Like they were against Gehring and Scottsbluff, as you said, it's a meated defense. It's a simple copy of what they did last week and 2 weeks ago.
Here's a big 3rd down and 7 to go. Madsen is back to throw. He's only got one man in the pattern. He's looking. He's in some trouble. Still scrambles, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Dave Murray is in there along with Sean Tracy. And boy, somebody was...
Murray came in and really mowed him down. Another great play by the Alliance defense.
Here's Fankhauser now in punt formation. Lohmeyer is back deep for Alliance. The long count. Trying to draw Alliance offside, and now again they'll flip it over the middle, and again the play fails as they snap it to the up man, try to flip it over the middle, intended there for Hamer on the 10 now for Alliance. 1st and goal, actually, on their own 10. Dustin Olds gives it to Jeb Adams, tries the right side. Jeb rumbles down to about the 6. I won the Bulldogs, though, on the Cardinals' 7-yard line. Dustin Olds to his right, gives to Caprice Walker, tripped as he tries to dive forward. Caprice gets to the 5, maybe ripped up at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and goal at the 5 as Dustin Olds comes up over the line of scrimmage, turns Walker, hit, and just as he gets the football and nowhere for him to go, brought down by Huffman at the 5-yard line. A pretty strong breeze into the Alliance offense's face, so they'll go for it right here as Dustin Olds brings him up in the power I formation. Long count, rolls, and now will bootleg it to the right, flips it into the end zone, intended for Chad Thompson. He's got it for the touchdown. Justin Old started out to roll to his right, then rolled back to his left, threw it out there in the vicinity of Chad Thompson, who made the catch sliding on his knees, and Alliance has taken the lead here, 12-7.
They fooled the Chadron defense. Chad Thompson wide open for an easy 6.
Alliance will go for 2 here. The hand to Caprice Walker, running the right side, dives forward. Is he in there? Yes. The 2-point conversion is good as Caprice Walker takes it in with 8:07 to go in this second quarter. It's Alliance 14 and Chadron 7. Let's take 30 seconds. Pascali is the deep man for Chadron. Shadwinkle ready to get the sign from the official, and we are ready to go. Shadwinkle puts the foot to the ball. Again, a driving kick. Goes up in the wind, just kind of hangs up there. Fumbled by Johnson. Bryce Johnson then falls down right there on top of it. Number 83, Jason Thielen, again, was right in his face.
He just died like a dead duck there.
1st and 10 now for the Cardinals is Fankhauser and Hamer behind Justin Madsen. Cogdill the tight end. Madsen rolls on the option. Left side, Fankhauser around the corner. Gets by one man, gets by another, scrambles to the 30. Well, let's call it the 40-yard line before he's...
Position in this ball game has been dominated by Alliance.
Now they're right in the middle of the field where there's still a bit of snow on the ground. The quick pitch comes to the near side. It's Fankhauser looking for someplace to go. Coulter stacks him up, and the defense comes to his rescue as
the runner as he spread out to the right. Great defense again. I'll say it again. Fantastic defense for Alliance in the first half.
Loss of a yard, 2nd down, and a big hole up the middle this time for Hamer across the left side. Hamer to the 45. He's out near midfield before Lohmeyer brings him down. And 3rd down, a yard to go for the Cardinals. Justin with the I formation now. Justin Madsen. With a long count, turns, will look, and now he's going to pass. Fires over the middle, almost intercepted, intended over there for Dave Rankin. Pretty good cut. 4th down, a yard to go at the 49-yard line, their own 49. Madsen on the, what's called the old Alliance freeze play. He's stacked up straight in the middle. I don't know if he's going to get it. Mike Shadwinkle, Dave Murray in on the stop.
And opening kickoff and drive 78 yards for a touchdown. Then they do a punt for nothing on net yardage, and then the next 3 possessions have ended in being stopped on downs.
On the option, Dustin Olds keeps it to the near side. He's around the corner. Dustin at the 20 is run down from behind as he scrambles to the 30-yard line. He'll be run out at the 21.
Totally dominate the offense and defensive line of scrimmage. It's been all Bulldogs since about midway through the first period.
The inside handoff this time goes to Tim Shelmadine across the 20 to the 18. Hamer brings him. 2nd down along 7. Dustin Olds, right side, Caprice Walker, but nowhere for Caprice to go. Boy, I tell you, the Chadron Gate team. Walker, the deep man in the power I formation. On the option near side, they'll flip to Caprice. Cuts it outside of the 20 to the 10. He skips in there for a touchdown, Caprice Walker. On the option play on the near side, it'll go 19 yards. And Alliance has now taken a 20-7 lead over the Chadron Cardinals as Caprice Walker takes the
Alliance leads 20-7, 4:52 remaining in the first half as the extra point will be kicked into that wind. And, you know, Mike, you get the feeling that like 2 years ago on this field, Alliance is just beginning slowly to get to dominate this football game.
Flags are down. Mitch Campbell will snap it. Snap is down. It's a good one. The kick by Pete is up. It is no good. It's off to the right. With 4:52 to go in the second quarter, our score, Alliance 20 and Chadron 7. Let's take 30 seconds. Now taking a 20-7 lead over Chadron. Shadwinkle again will kick it away as Mike is ready to go. Gets the sign from the official and puts the foot forward to the football. A driving knuckleball again. Dives at the 10. It's still loose out there. Finally, the Cardinals jump on it at the 30-yard line. And that's where it'll be first.
A drive from their own 32, the Chadron 36, the Chadron 20, the Chadron 26, the Chadron 10, and the Chadron 49.
So 1st and 10 now on their 30. As Alliance looking and showing blitz. And back to throw is Madsen under some pressure. Fires over the middle, intended for Cogdill, but just threw his hands in midfield. He was sandwiched out there by Brown. And
it's 20-7. Of course, the Cardinals are going to have to pass the ball just a bit more.
Well, they have the wind at their back as the handoff straight up the middle again. Fankhauser off the right side. Coulter's on top of him. Bulldog for Alliance. It'll bring up third down along 7. Split backs behind Madsen. Both ends are in tight. He'll run an option left side and pitches off. It's Spankhauser running to the right side. He lost the football. It's loose out there, and I think Alliance is on top of it, and it looks like Nate Lohmeyer. Boy, Justin Madsen really took a hit.
Causing the fumble, and Nate Lohmeyer on top of it. Second time today, Nate has recovered a fumble.
First and 10 for Alliance. Here's Dustin Olds on the option to Caprice Walker. He fumbles the football, kicks it, and finally picks it back up. Dustin Olds with the slot back spot. He is in the slot now on the right, and Dustin Olds gives to Tim Shelmadine, who has nowhere to go. Dustin tripped and fell that time. That left ankle might be bothering him. Thompson to the near side, and back to the far side is Tim Shelmadine. The pass is intercepted.